Your outlet fills up fast and a big charger blocks 2 more. I plugged this TESSAN strip in and my chargers all fit now. Here are the top 5 things to know before you buy. And number 1, surprise me. Number 5 thing you should know before buying this power strip. This power strip has a fire-resistant PC shell built in the case. I didn't think about it until my neighbor asked if it was safe to leave plugged in overnight. The plastic housing resists flames if something inside goes wrong, so a short dose not turned into a bigger problem. Inside, it runs overload protection, short circuit protection, and over circuit protection at the same time. My buddy Dave runs a space heater off a desk strip and asked if this size could handle that drawer. You get a strip that shuts down bad power before it becomes a bad afternoon. But number 4 is the one that caught me off guard. Number 4 thing you should know before buying this power strip. This strip comes ready to mount without any guesswork. On the back, you get keyhole slots, mounting screws, and a paper template you tape in the wall before you drill. My wife wanted to use this under the kitchen counter, and I figured I would eyeball the holes like usual. I did not need to. I held up the template, marked 2 spots, and lined up flat the first try. 4 rubber keys keep it steady if you leave it sitting inside a desk instead. A lot of power strips say wall mountable, and then they leave you guessing where the screws go. This one hands you that guide. Number 3 is where the space saving shows up. All right, number 3 thing you should know before buying this power strip. The outlet sits 1.9 inches apart instead of the usual 1.6 on most strips. That does not sound like much until you plug in a laptop charger the size of a deck of cards. I ran my charger, phone brick, and a router adapter in 3 outlets side by side, and none covered the plug next to it. My neighbor tried the same test on her old strip and lost 2 outlets because one oversized charger. You're not losing half of your outlets to block spacing. That extra 0.3 inches keeps all 8 slots usable. Now, number 2 is the one that changed how I charge everything on my desk. Number 2 thing you should know before buying this power strip, the 3 USB ports figure out what you plug in and adjust charging speeds on their own. The USB-C pushes up to 15 watts at 3 amps, and the 2 USB-A ports each go into 12 watts at 2.4 amps. I plug my phone into the C port on my tablet and my A port, and both charge at the top speed instead of splitting power down the middle. Between the outlets and USB ports, you can run up to 11 devices off one wall socket. My buddy Dave counted his desk setup out loud and stopped believing me until he counted the slots. It's kind of my desk setup. All right, number 1 got me, so do not skip it and stay to tell a bonus that nobody warned you about as well. Number 1 thing you should know before buying this power strip, this plug 0.31 inches thick, and it sits at a 45-degree angle instead of coming straight off the wall. I did not think power strip could disappear behind furniture until I pushed my desk back against the wall, and this one plugged in and sat flat. No gap, no bulge, no cord fighting at the baseline. I moved it behind a couch next, right where the outlet sits low and tucked in the same way. My wife noticed before I said anything. She asked where the power strip went because she could not see it behind the entertainment center anymore. Most flat plugs still stick out enough to keep furniture or a few inches off the wall. This one lets you push it all the way back. If you've ever had to leave a gap behind your bed or dresser to fit a plug, this fixes that. Now wait for the bonus. It answers a question about you're probably already asking. And if number 1 sold you the way it sold me, add this to your cart now and you can thank me later. All right, bonus tip. The on-off switch doubles as an overload breaker, and it trips automatically once your total draws gets too high. I found this running out of space heater and monitor off the strip during a cold snap, and it shut off clean. No burning smell, no flickering lights first. Add it onto your big drawers, heaters, printers, chargers stacked together. Before you load up all 8 outlets, respect that limit, and the strip runs quiet. All right, guys, that's it. As always, remember 2 things here. Number 1, deals fade, so go add that to your cart now. Number 2, the product bro is always here for you.